just walk around here. So what have we got here? We've got the running machine. You probably see it in the background of a lot of the videos. It's a Noble Pro E8I. Really good piece of kit actually, but it's developed a bit of an issue, so I'm just going to go and have a nosy inside. I've been discussing this with their tech support and going through the motions, but I'm starting to come to think that there might be a fault on the SD card. Let me show you what's occurring with it. So if you go into the Sports Centre and Real Run View, there's supposed to be 6 videos there. There's only 3, and when you click on them, no video file. So it's not working, so the video files are missing. I've done all the updates and everything that they've suggested, but it's just not having it. So they've asked me to clear the cache and some other stuff, but when I looked in, I think they're supposed to be stored on an SD card, but the SD card's not mounted and it's not showing it's there. Could be mounted and it could be another partition that's named something else, but when I do the other thing that they've asked me to do, which is clear cache, you'll see 0 megabytes free. Something not right there. So we're just going to have a little nosy in the back. Alright, let's have a quick play with this. So you, to move this thing, you pretty much have to take it to pieces anyway, and do lots of things. I have been in here, and they do sell. They're actually quite a good company. They do a white glove service on this, where they come and deliver it and they set it up for you in your house. But there are other things that they get you to do, like they do a replacement USB module or a new USB module for the earlier models that either didn't have one or it wasn't particularly good. And you can actually buy the whole screen arrangement, and they do I think it's an updated version of the screen. They do an updated running machine, a V10, which I wouldn't mind. I think they used to do a trade-in where you could trade in your old running machine and they give you money off your new running machine. And they do a monthly buy scheme as well. It's not like Peloton, it's just a finance deal from what I can see. Oh, that one's tight. It's almost like it's been cross-threaded. Somebody might have been in here once before. Right, so I think that's it. I don't have to take that bit off. So when you transport this thing around, it is big and it comes in parts. This whole section comes off. This, you take, you undo those screws, you lift the screen off. There's a wire in there, you unclip it and the wire goes down that leg and all the way to bottom. You even get a length of like fishing wire for when you put it together, because these arms come off. And then you can transport the whole thing around. When we moved it down to here, it's that heavy, that base unit. We actually had to take the motor out of it as well. So there's a massive motor in there. That's really, really heavy, and the whole thing's a really well-made, heavy-duty thing. This is a professional treadmill. It is not a a home use every now and again. These are designed to be used. You do get the warranty covers you for that, so you get a shorter warranty if it's for use in an industrial environment. You get a longer warranty. I think it's about 5 years or something if it's in a home environment. This is in a home environment, so there's a lot of this is still under warranty anyway. But like I said, they send you stuff to put into this, so we'll just see if we can get that off now. Alright, struggling to focus because of the reflection off there, and the tripod's really. Right, so this is the main gubbins. Got to be careful because it is turned on. So that, I believe, is the Bluetooth module, or there could be the Wi-Fi module. There's a speaker there. There's the world's most pathetic fan. It's like being blown on by an asthmatic with a straw, as Jeremy Clarkson would say. Now, somewhere, we've got a red light flashing there. I don't know what that means. Somewhere in here, oh, that could be the Bluetooth module. What's that there? There's nothing attached to that. that the old Bluetooth module? Also, it might have had the update on this one. There's nothing there. It's not connected to anything. I can't see any wires that have come off. I don't know if you can see this. There's a module there, but it's not connected to anything. I'm assuming something was connected on there, which is now probably connected to here, because that's a... I can't see an SD card. So it did, so unless the SD card's mounted on the board or it's underneath. I suppose it could be under there. There is some more stuff underneath the screen, but I don't really want to get into that. I was just going to have a quick pokey, see if I could just pop the card out, stick a new card in, but I can't actually see it. It could be that it's underneath there, and then there's a back to that. I think that's the new one, and that one would have been over there, but that's definitely not bonded. So there was an update, and they sent you out something, and you connected to it. So it might be that had some wires on it that plugged into one of these. I'm not sure which one's which. One's the Wi-Fi card, one's the so I don't know what that one does there. That just seems a bit odd. You can tell it's been through a few iterations. Oh, it's got a CMOS battery on it as well. I wonder if that's got an issue. I just can't see an SD card anywhere on here. There's a couple of connectors that are held in with sticky tape. That's the band for the screens, because it's got a touch screen on it as well. I thought it might have had oh, that's the earth for the touch screen. Oh, it might be the antennae, that. So I'm wondering whether when you buy the new screen, whether it's just that bit that they give you, that bit there, because that's essentially the computer. That's the almost like, if you like, the Raspberry Pi thing. I don't think it is a Raspberry Pi, and that runs what software does that run? That runs Android. It's got two speakers, and that's the USB connector, and there's a sound connector, which is the soundboard headphones there. So I think that's for the Bluetooth for that, because one of the updates was you got a Bluetooth headphone thing, and because that's connected through to that one, which is the, yes, that's the headphone socket, so that would make sense that there's a bypass on there for that, because that was one of the later updates, that you could plug in a Bluetooth headphones. You could plug your Bluetooth headphones into it, or configure your Bluetooth headphones. So that was the Bluetooth module, and that also covers the heart rate as well. So I suspect that was the original module, and it just did heart rate, not audio, but that one does audio too. So that must be the Wi-Fi with a little antenna on it. But then, what's that antenna for there? Unless that just connects through there, and then there's an antenna there. Don't know. I'm guessing a lot. What we can do is just pop this out and get this screwdriver in it and have a look, see if there is I can't see an SD card on here at all. And if the SD card has died, they might have been right. I mean, to be fair, the initial thing from them was that the board was bad. So if the SD card is a surface mounted SD card, then they might be right. The board is bad and it needs a new board, which is debatable whether it's covered under warranty or not. Right, let me get the another screwdriver. Okay, shouldn't really be doing this while it's turned on, but there shouldn't be anything high voltage in here. All the high voltage is done in the base. I can't see I can't see the SD card being in the base. The computer's entirely up here. I mean, the only thing that goes down there is the control wires for the motor. And I think there's a little circuit board on the motor itself, but this up here is definitely. Oh, there's only 2 screws holding that in. Unless there's another screw I can't see. There's a lot of glue. So obviously they've got to glue a lot of these connectors in because the vibration of the machines. Right, anything under there? Aha! There is. I'll just take this bit of tape off for this antenna. That is definitely a card. There's nothing in it. Okay, that's weird. Not missing anything, there's nothing hiding on the other side. Right, okay. Let me go and see what I can find. Right, it is definitely an SD card. It looks like one. So I've got a 32 gig SD card here. So I'll just drop that in. Turn that over. Clear cache. See what it says now. Mind you, it's probably not mounted it. Right, so if I go into software, are we back? Right, so I'm just rebooting it right to stop because we had invaders. So we've got the SD card in. I've been into the background operating system. You can't see what's on that card, you can't mount it, you can't anything, so whether or not that slot's still in use. It's like I said, this circuit board's been modified over time. So if we go into settings, we've got a network connection, I believe. We are connected and we have loads of bars. Ricky! Factory reset, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Native settings. Storage. We'll see if reloading it's got it to scan it. Right, it's not showing up there, so what we'll do is okay, just knock it back one level, explore, SD card has been unmounted, so it's not loading the SD card, weirdly. So not sure what to do with that. Anyway, we'll leave it now, see what they have to say about it. I can't do much more from here. I don't want to start deleting stuff and moving stuff around, because if I bin it, I've got no way of putting the software back on it. But it's just a little nosy into the back of these and how they work, and now you can get into the operating system behind it. If I do anything else with it, I'll bring you back, but not really a fix-it video, more of a this is what's behind the screen kind of stuff. It'll probably be a short, well, it won't be a short, it'll be a midweek video, this one. Anyway, I'd say hope that's useful, probably not, there's probably not that many people got these things. Anyway,